Today, I'm back in London. I'm going to be spending one night in London's oldest luxury hotel. As always, I'll check out the food, my amazing suite, and some of the history from this hotel. You notice a lot in this hotel. The theming is a lot of dark red in places. This suite is absolutely amazing. But the first thing that I notice when I come into this particular suite is the office opposite. Quite surprised they don't have any kind of like something on the window where they can't really see into the hotel, because I can see direct into their office. I could even see probably what they're doing on their actual computer screens. So they could probably definitely see me. So I might have to shut those curtains in a bit. Anyway, office aside, before we do the rest of the room tour, I do get some extras with the room rate. So I get a welcome bottle of champagne on arrival, which is just over there. I get complimentary soft drinks from your in-room bar. There's an unpacking and packing service by our valet. Complimentary pressing of 4 garments. I love how old-fashioned it is. Complimentary breakfast enjoyed with our suite or in Charlie's restaurant. I do hope you have an enjoyable stay. All given to me on very nice letter-headed paper. I don't know if you can see that though on the letter-headed paper at the top. The logo there. Dark red and almost sparkly. Love that. As always, I'll tell you the price at the end, but it is a little bit expensive to stay in this room, I'm not gonna lie. And normally when it's quite expensive, it's nice to get something back, like some welcome gifts. So yes, we do have a welcome bottle of champagne. But then what we have on the table is some fruit. In fact, 3 pieces of fruit. We've got an apple, we've got a pear, and we've got a blood orange. All the way from Sicily. I love the way they are laid out though. And look at the embroidery there on the napkin with the bee. So I've got a little bit of an office desk over here. Very 90s. I love these cheese plants. You don't see many of them anymore, do you? A good few pens that we could take actually, and these are very nice indeed. Quite small, like that. And being a very old hotel, I love how the stationery has been updated with the logo, you know. Can't say that I'm going to use that very often anymore on the office desk, but there is some nice stationery there and this really nice in-room dining menu. I don't think this book has been opened at all. Some pasta there for £24, fish and chips £33. And there are lots of books in this room. I have no idea what this is. Absolutely nothing. William Shakespeare here, some other reading material, interesting vases. I do love these curtains, very nice. Again with the logo and the dark red like that. The furniture though, the furniture reminds me of, I would say, your grandparents' room a little bit, but I do like it. It's like coming home to, I had 2 grandmas, I had a posh one and a not so posh one, and this is like coming home to my posh grandma's house. Look at that on the cushions, that is really nice. Tell a lie, I do have some snacks on the table, but these are them, and they are Parmesan sables, and a nice little welcome card. At least they are real flowers. Check out the light, look at that. That is pretty nice. You know when you are doing a posh dessert and you want to melt some sugar and you let it crystallize and make it look like that? That's what it reminds me of. The different colors, the slightly brown. Right, so we've got the mini bar over here, a coffee machine. We have fresh leaf tea in here with a strainer. How very British. Interesting kettle, like that. We've got the little teapot, complimentary water, some spirits, some glasses, and of course with all the tableware you wouldn't want to not use a coaster, and these are nice. These are leather, stitched leather coasters. Very nice. Really randomly they've got a book here for sale for £27 if I wanted to buy it. I mean, would you really buy a book from a minibar? Jungle Book. Nuts, chocolates there. I wonder if you're allowed to just borrow that and put it back, or do you have to pay for it? Not quite sure. Oh, we've got some milk. I love it when they don't forget that. Hopefully you don't have to pay for that. So all the soft drinks here are free. There's a little mini bottle of champagne. The very expensive water. I do get a little bit of a 90s vibe in the room, but there is just a random chair just there on its own. I guess That table came as a 5 set and it looks too cluttered with 5 around, so oh well, just stick it over there. Stand-up lights are pretty nice, look, a little bird on them. But what's really nice is the fireplace. Again, obviously health and safety in these hotels, they can't be lit, but they do come with real wood. And considering the fire doesn't work, you think to yourself, what is the point of really putting that there? Yes, it does look great, but it kind of is almost teasing you, going, well, you could have a log fire, but you can't. Vases on the mantelpiece. God, I wonder how much they are if you knock them off. Little book here, all on grounds. Some really great photos of the hotel. Look at that, all the Rolls Royces outside. Someone will tell me what that is in the comments. Is it just an ornament, or is it somewhere in the old days that you would put your hat? Maybe? I don't know. I think so, but I could be wrong. Okay, so let's check out the bedroom. Just want to say thank you to Planning for sponsoring today's video. It's one of the biggest questions that I get asked. Where do you book your hotels? One of the sites I use regularly is planning.com. It's a travel booking site that features recommendations for worldwide hotels, experiences, excursions, tours, and more from travel content creators like me. I've started sharing some of my favorite hotels across the world on my planning profile so you can access them and book where I've stayed, whilst getting exclusive deals of up to 40% off. Sign up for free using the link in the description or the QR code on screen now. See my recommendations and save up to 40% of hotels worldwide. If you use my link to sign up, you'll also be entered to win a $250 planning credit. Thanks to planning.com for sponsoring today's video. So the suites on quite a lot of different levels. They've already told me about watch out for the step, and then I almost tripped down it. Love this space though, with a huge TV again over the fireplace with all that wood. Don't worry, I'm going to take my shoes off for this. Whoa, this is super comfy. A cross between a sofa and an armchair, so you can get snuggled up with someone and watch a movie. Again, you've got people in the office staring at you. Hello. Big chest of drawers. And then the bed, which is a queen bed. This thing is huge, and purposely selected firmer pillows, which they have done. Yes, nice. By the bedside, got a phone, little notepad and a pen. And just in case I want to change my mind, there is the pillow menu. There's a V-shaped pillow on there, a wool pillow. Almost has African safari vibes. The bed, this is nice. So let's check out the bed. Oh, that's quite firm. I wasn't expecting that. I thought that would be a little bit softer than that. A good firm bed for me is actually better than and in fact, some people say that a firmer bed will make you sleep better than a softer bed, but I'm sure that's open to opinion. And for some reason, we've got an extra chair from the living room. Did they deliver on their promise of a mattress encasement, or have they not? Yes, they have. Look at that. Mattress encasement. Check out that mirror. I love that dressing table. That is really nice. Wow, these drawers are heavy. Again, I'm just worried that I'm going to have to move this back, because I can imagine just like walking past here, especially if you've had a glass of that champagne, and knocking into that. Looks like they've got new carpet. Another little step up into the bathroom and the closet, which is what I was told it was. Some people might go, why are you calling it a closet when you're in the UK? But that's what she said it was. This is actually a really nice space. Look at that, branding's on point. You've got a nice smart suit or a dress, you can hang it there. And really randomly, there is another minibar in here, which I've never seen before. Not normally where you put all your clothes would they have an extra minibar. But the upsell's huge, so just in case you can't get to the minibar, this in the living room, there's some minibar there. Safes over here. There's slippers. And a Dyson hairdryer. I love when they're packed away in a nice leather case like that. It does feel luxury, doesn't it? It's nice. And all this actually closes up quite nicely. Look at that, it just disappears. Shout out to the cleaner that it must have taken ages to always keep these polished. So there is the toilet with a bidet. So it's kept away from the main bathroom. And so 2 sinks, you've got the shower over here and then the bath. Look at that, that is really big. A TV on the wall as well if you fancy it. All these complimentary. So I can actually take that whole box with me if I wanted to. Branding's on point with the towels, but I did notice the towels are not overly that thick, fairly thin. You can tell some of the enamels come off this bathlet because they've tried to patch it up there. The surround on the mirrors is what you would find on an old painting. It's lovely. Everything's so polished. You just don't want to touch anything. The way that they've laid out the towels on either side with little bath mats. But the shower, well, this shower is so big that you could actually have some people sitting over here, some more people sitting over there, having a lovely conversation while there's somebody showering in the middle. It is that big. You can sit at least 2 people over this side, 2 people over this side. You could probably stand, I would say, about 6 people, so 7, 8. That's about 10 people that you could get in this shower. Why does he always keep going on about how many people he can get in the shower? Again, just to reiterate, it's just sometimes the camera didn't show off how big these showers are, so I thought that'd give you a better idea. The corridors remind me of an old-fashioned seaside hotel. Let's go down the stairs rather than the lift. This is the rear entrance to the hotel.
Of your hair or the...
Oh wow, look at that. That looks lovely.
So
you won't see the...
So you don't get fires in the room, but you get them. So this is a great place for afternoon tea, and once again they've got the fire going on. Look at that. I'm gonna go straight for dinner though. Unfortunately, the bar that I wanted to go in is through there, that's closed at the moment. It does some really impressive cocktails. So this restaurant is called Charlie's. Let's go and check it out.
It's okay. Welcome to Charlie's.
That's okay. Thank you very much. I don't know whether you can see that, but there's like a round red little marble in the bottom of my glass. All this is table water, but it makes me want to drink more of it. It's weird. So for starters, I've gone for a Dorset crab, and main I've gone for the beef. Looking forward to this. Apparently the Dorset crab is supposed to be excellent, and they've only just added it to the menu. As you can tell, the hotel is pretty quiet. It's just after New Year. It's middle of the week, so perfect. So let's try the Dorset crab with a side of Melba toast. This looks ultra fine. This is probably going to melt in the mouth. Wow, at the bottom they've got like a pate stroke a lemony, fishy surprise. They didn't ask me how I wanted the beef, but it has come pretty rare, to be honest. We've also ordered some mashed potato on the side and what looks like buttery chips. They're nice, wow. It's funny, you think like a meal like that's not going to fill you up, and it surprisingly does. It doesn't look much, but the potatoes and the meat, really filling. Well, that's got to be a first. The waiter's just come up to me and said, so I understand that you don't want turn down service, sir, is that correct? And yeah, I declined turn down service tonight. Yeah, thanks. On the top is like caramelized sugar, like a creme brulee. Oh wow, that's really nice. Well, dinner, although it looked pretty small, was very filling. And that dessert at the end, wow. Imagine a lemon meringue crossed with creme brulee. But instead of having meringue on the top of the lemon pie, you had creme brulee topping, you know, that sugar that's been melted and crystallized. Absolutely amazing. And those little chocolate thins at the end were really nice. So I did say no to turn down service, but they've actually remade the bed because I kind of pulled those blankets off earlier. And they've also left me with this, our Brown's favourite, the Stinger cocktail with cognac and aqua biancan liqueur. Wow. Well, it's been left in my room, so it'd be rude not for me to give this a try. Ooh. It reminds me of when you go to a restaurant like in Spain or Greece and they give you that that shot after your meal. Ooh. That will certainly warm you up before bed. The hotel was a family hotel to begin with, and they've given me a book to read, some bedtime reading. We would be honoured if you would leave your mark in our guest book. Please visit us at reception to add your signature and become part of our history. Well, I'm truly honoured because in this book there is they've left a bookmark into the Browns Hotel signature book. And in here are some very famous people. Margaret Thatcher, some very famous people indeed. So I'm truly honoured that they've asked me to sign the guest book, which I'll have to do when I leave tomorrow. It's got some history in here as well. I'll definitely take a read of this. They're doing some work at the minute, but every so often the lights flicker. Bit strange, a bit spooky. Did you see that? Just as I called it. It's a bit strange. I've never been to a hotel where the lights go on and off like that, flicker a lot. But I have noticed that as soon as I walked into the room, one of the first things I noticed actually. Well, they do it again. Probably not. Good morning. I wonder if the office workers are already up working. I guess they are because it's upper state. Oh, there's a few people in. Right, I did think about trying my hand at the fresh tea leaves over there, but I thought I'd probably make a mess like the last time I attempted it. So I'm going to go downstairs, grab a cup of tea and see what's on offer for breakfast. Come on. So I just went and had a quick look at the gym and I got back in the lift to go to the same floor that I was on, but realised I couldn't go any further because they were doing some building work because they had covers all over the carpet. But no one had told me, there was nothing in the lift to tell me that I shouldn't go to that floor. I think there's refurbishment happening to all that part of the hotel, so I think I need to go back down and then walk further across and go in the other lift. Some people say this is London's most unusual big hotel. That's because it was started by the Brown family in a single London townhouse and then spread out, taking over 12 other big townhouses, which gives the hotel almost like a bed and breakfast kind of feel as you walk in and then walking around the hotel. The royals have had a deep connection to this hotel since its origination. For a lot of past guests, they always say it feels like coming home. Walking around the hotel, you do get that really welcoming, cozy vibe. So my suite spread out over 3 different rooms, the living room, the bedroom and the bathroom. I like that you go downstairs actually into your bedroom. That's kind of nice. I love the quintessentially British furniture that they've got in this room. The lighting fixtures here are a little bit different. I absolutely love the, I guess you'd call them chandeliers from the ceiling. And compared to some other hotels, a very different welcome feel as you walk into the room with a bottle of champagne and those 3 pieces of fruit. There isn't really any downsides to this particular suite apart from the fact that it does look onto that office, and if the windows are open, there's nothing else from seeing, especially as it gets late in the day, everyone from the office just kind of like nosing into your room. The bathroom was amazing, the bath and the huge shower. Last night's food came to just over £111. It was really nice actually, and although less is definitely more, when it came out I thought to myself, I'm going to be hungry after this, but actually it was quite filling. Now, being in Mayfair, this is a very prestigious address and the price tag is equally impressive. So for one night in my suite, it came to £2,420. You know, when it's a price like that, it would be nice that, for example, everything in the minibar would be complimentary. Not that I'd really drink it, but with my package that I had, it was just soft drinks that were available. That rate did include breakfast as well. Obviously not the biggest hotel, but it is certainly unique and in the heart of Mayfair. And if you want to see more luxury London hotels, click the videos here or here. Please make sure you give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and I'll see you next time.